Hi everybody, welcome to Fish Keeping Jamaica. This is Riley here. Today I will be going out on the field again where I'll be looking at a veteran within the fishing business in Jamaica. This gentleman is known by me for several years. He has been in the ornamental fishing business for between 10 to about 18 years. And he actually within this business or within this area specialization long before I even think about going in it. With his setup, with his sack of fish that have actually inspired me to some extent to actually launch out this big in this area. Now I will be looking at his setup. While his setup might not be as mine, but there's a lot to take away from it. I hope that you find it interesting. I hope that you take something away from it in which you can use to adapt within your hobby. Hi everybody, welcome to Fish Keeping Jamaica. Rally here. Today I'll be visiting a friend of mine. He lives in Kingston, West Kingston to be exact, where he actually rear fish as a hobby, and at times he end up selling them whenever they become we call it now too much. Okay, so here we start off by looking at his fish stock. So here my friend has some tilapia. These tilapia are young. They are in a vat, what you call a container that they hold a good amount of fish. That's for breeding fish, right? A container that is used to breed fish is referred to as a vat. Okay. These were purchased at Twickenham Park in Spanish Town, right near the police training center. Someone actually asked me how to get them, and this is the direction. You go by Spanish Town, like you're coming from town, right where the police training post is, where you see some people selling freshwater fish. You ask for the direction there, and they should guide you. It's a government operated facility where it is sold at a very reduced price to persons interested in aquaponics and fish farming. It is sold at a economical price wherein which you cannot lose. If you should go to a pet shop and see these fish, the price will be astronomical. Now these fish are stored in these large vats. I asked him why is it that he keeps the fish like this. Why is it that there is no air store, no pump, no filtration, no plants, whatever? He says that he is about to look about that, but he has been busy recently. However, the fish is, I call it now, intuitive, and they get water from actually swimming to the top of the water, where the breeze actually hits against the water, water moves, and oxygen enters into the water. Now these fish are probably about 2 to 3 inches in size. They are cichlids, but they are actually bred in many locals store and supermarket. What they do is to use these fish to make fish fillet. These fish are also used to make the burger that you eat at some local restaurants and fast food areas. They're also used to make patties and other fish related meal. Now a lot of individuals are entering into the ornamental fishing business, and they see this as an area in which they think they can capitalize on. This they have done with the main emphasis of gaining employment and also becoming creative in their means of like sustenance. Now, some of these individuals have sought the help of the Ministry of Agriculture Fisheries Department, and of such several training exercises have been carried out. It is hope that you will take something away from this experience. Water is filled to the brim, as I had stated earlier. And I asked, why is it that water is filled to the brim? He says that whenever rain falls hard and it do overflow, because the fish is large, they will swim to the bottom. Water is green, they actually consume the algae to some extent, although they are cichlids. Right? They're looking healthy and okay. Right? And everything is going on well. The air is well, I call it now, fenced, and the amount of sunshine reaching the ponds here is minimal compared to outside. Here you have some more ponds. It's a little smaller than the one previously. Here are some hyacinth lilies. In this pond is some goldfish and koi's. Water is changed very regularly. The leaves looking very healthy, green, not much sunburn. Here is a area in which, should I say, a hole in which excess water is let out, which we call overflow. Alright, whenever rain falls, because these fish are large, they will not go through that hole. And here you have the fence cloth, or should I say the shade cloth. Now this is another pond. This is vat. Some people call it vat, some people call it tube, some people call it container. Right, it has some hyacinth lilies here. These hyacinth lilies are young, they are not old, they are short. Water is green, you can hardly see it. Over to the north section, you see some drums. These are used to store water. Here you have some plants in water with a lot of gold guppies. Right, these guppies, they don't go more than probably about 1 inch to 1.5 inches in length. You have other containers lined the area. These containers have different type of fish. For example, these have the normal guppies with colorful tails. There's not much plants in it. They are probably about 2 to 2.5 inches in length, and they are looking healthy. Please be reminded that guppies, mollies, and swordtails are hardy fish that can live in water even without oxygen or air stone. They are just used to that. Here are some more guppies. They are normal guppies with the different colored tails. These plants looks a little bit yellow, but they are okay. They are not yellow in the sense that they are dying. I think probably too much shade cloth is over on this side, but there is a lot of guppies, my friend. A lot of guppies in this pond by itself. They won't allow you to see them. They are just hiding. And in this pond, there's nothing in it as yet. It is being prepped, or should I say, it's being conditioned to house fish in the near future. Here here there is some tilapia. These tilapias are much bigger than the ones in which you viewed before. Over to your left, you might see one right underneath the plant. Yes, these tilapias are, what I call it, they are used for, like, for example, you have fish fries, I have dinner, Sunday dinner, and probably you might send 1 or 2, or just for you to look at. So as I said before, it is a hobby slash business. If you're hungry, you have 2 fish right back here, you're looking at eat. You know, eat them, man. Right? So here it's a twofold thing, and they have a little color, so they bring a little color to the pond. If they are not dead, color, like probably you might have some Oscar that is velvet in color, or you know, very dark, so you won't be able to see them. I'll show you an Oscar pond in a bit. Now the shade cloth goes around the area, is fenced off with the shade cloth on board. So therefore the sun doesn't penetrate too much on the water. Some water is clear, while some thick green, depending on the type of fish that may exist. For example, guppies and mollies, they would love the green water. Back to the tilapia, they are doing so well. They are excited. They swim to the top, they swim to the bottom. But I guess they are swimming to the top more frequently than the others over in which I've just shown you, because they are wanting oxygen in their system. If oxygen, a means of oxygen was there, these fish probably wouldn't come to the surface that often. This is an interesting experience, right? Being here, swimming, looking at the fish, different types of fish there is. Wow, they're so big, and these are smaller than the ones over in the corner. So I can imagine the ones in the corner, if they should surface like this, they are like dinner time, fish fry time, burger time, fillet time. Wonderful, wonderful. And this place is located in West Kingston, Jamaica.